How's it going, everybody? Welcome to We Do Tech. Now, currently, as we all know, Amazon is the largest e-tailer available, with them selling millions of products, stocking millions of products. So there's a lot to choose from. So to be the best seller on the site kinda has to be a major point. There has to be really good features of the product. Currently, for gaming headsets, for example, the HyperX Clouds, as we all know and love, this is one of the most popular gaming headsets because it's really good, extremely comfortable, and pretty much everybody kind of owns one. But now, the best selling headset on Amazon isn't really a brand that we all know, like Logitech, Corsair, or Razer, or anything like that. It's a brand called the Kotion Each. Then it's the G9000. So I've never heard of this brand. It's sold under different names as well, and it's currently the most popular and most reviewed headset on Amazon. So it has to be quite good, shouldn't it? So we're gonna take a look at the Kotion Each G9000, see if it's actually good, because especially with the holidays coming up, it might be a good option if you want to go for something cheap, affordable, maybe for a mate or for somebody else, I don't really know. But yeah, maybe it's a present that you want to get for somebody or even for yourself. So we're gonna take a look at the Kotion, here it is, and see if it's actually worthy of being the most popular, best-selling, most reviewed gaming headset on Amazon, or if you should just get something else entirely. So starting off with the design of the G9000, as we can see, it already has that gaming aesthetic look, which kind of tells me that it's on the more affordable side. So currently the G9000, you get it in red, orange, pink, and blue, which I have here. But they actually differ in prices depending on the colors as well, with the pink and orange going for $40, the red one going for $32, and the blue one going for only $22, which doesn't really make much sense. Why is the blue one, it's probably the most popular one, but why is it going for like almost half of the pink and the orange versions? So that doesn't really make sense, but yeah, rather just go for the blue one because they're exactly the same. Now, being so cheap, of course, it's going to be almost completely plastic. You do get a bit of aluminium here in the frame, but I'm not sure how far that actually goes. But you will be able to bend it and stretch it open a bit, and hopefully it doesn't break too quickly. Should be able to handle a few drops. I've already dropped it like 2 times, so, and it's still fine. But of course, being more on the affordable side, plastic and everything, don't expect it to last like more than a year if you are a bit more abusive towards your headsets. It's nothing like the HyperX Clouds, where I've traveled with this, I've just thrown it in my bag, haven't really taken care of the thing, and it's like a tank. So don't expect the same results out of these ones. Now, as for the ear cups padding, they are not the thickest padding ever, and they are a bit too small for me. They kind of almost feel like an on-ear headset compared to an over-ear for me, but I don't really have massive ears or anything, so this is most likely, and if we just look at the design, it is more meant for younger children. So if you're a grown-up and you want to look like a alien sci-fi guy, then yeah, you can go for these, but it's going to be a bit more like sit on your ears than really over it. But the comfort wise, it was actually pretty decent. If I had nothing else, then this would actually do. I was able to watch movies, listen to music, and then also play a bit of games, and it was completely fine. But I won't really use this for like 4 hours straight if I have to sit in a car or on a plane ride. Yeah, this is not gonna be that, and you don't want to take this on a plane ride. It's not really gonna look the best. Now, the smaller ear cups also prevents actually my ears from scratching on the inside. If you watch some of my reviews, that's a problem I have. My ears scratch against the inside of the drivers, and with this one, it does have that weird textured fabric on the inside, which is very scratchable to your ears, and it's really annoying. But luckily my ears don't scratch against that, so it's not really a problem for me. Also, clamping force wise, it doesn't really clamp it too much. It's more on the loose side, I would say. So if you do have a smaller head, then it might be a bit too loose. But currently, you can shake your head around. It's not really gonna fall off. So yeah, that's not really gonna be a problem. But now, getting into the most important part, of course, about a gaming headset, the sound quality. How does the G9000 sound? Well, it has a 40mm driver with a frequency response of 15 Hz to 20 kHz, and it does sound a bit more flattened with all of the frequencies not really standing out much. The low end especially was a bit lacking in my opinion, with the mid-range standing out more against the high. I didn't really expect it to sound amazing, but it was actually pretty decent, especially for the headset at these price points. I haven't really reviewed any recent affordable headset that was bad, really. So that's not actually a thing nowadays. Technology is so good that it's not really going to be the biggest issue. It's not, you're just not going to hear all of the high quality sounds like all around you and the footsteps properly and the more detailed sound. So that's the only thing. So sound quality is good, but where it does lack is a volume. So I usually don't crank up my volume like crazy. I usually listen to like 60%, and that's good for me. But with this one, I had to crank it to 100%, and that was even still a bit too soft. So you might want to add like a loudness EQ to boost it a bit more, but it's a good enough. As for sound bleed and sound isolation, for sound bleed, it wasn't really that big of an issue, even though it doesn't really make a proper seal around your ear. Because of the lower volume, the people will have to sit quite close to you to hear what you are listening to, and you're not going to use this on the subway or anything, so it shouldn't really be a problem. For sound isolation, again, because it doesn't really make a proper seal, you will be able to hear more noises around you, so birds chirping in the background, but if you crank the volume up to 100%, then it shouldn't really be a problem. It's just more on the lower end. And then as for the microphone, as you guys can hear, it's not the greatest microphone ever. I mean, for $20, it's usable, just chatting with friends and so on. Nothing really cool or high quality wise. It's also only able to bend up and down, no sideways, so it is a bit limited. But yeah, that's the microphone. And then finally, for the cable, you get a black and a blue braided 2.1 meter or 6.9 feet cable with a USB for the lighting on the sides and a TRRS 4-pin 3.5mm jack at the ends. You do also get an adapter from a TRRS to dual TRRS if you wanted to use it on your PC if you don't have a combo jack. And you do also get a control unit on the cable itself, which is a tiny bit large for what you actually get. All you're able to do is adjust the volume with the scroll wheel and mute the mic. So that's pretty much it. It does look like it has a button here. It's not a button, it doesn't do anything, so it's a bit large piece of nothingness. So yeah, I'm not sure what that really was meant for. So that's pretty much it for my review of the Kotion G9000, the most popular gaming headset on Amazon. And does it actually deserve that title? I don't really think so. I don't know why it's really the most popular headset, especially if you go for more of the expensive ones, like $40 for the pink and the orange. Really? That's quite expensive. But for $22, it's not actually too bad, and if you only have a budget of $22, then this is relatively a good option. And I think this again is more meant for children because of the looks and the size and everything. So that's also why it might be the most popular one out there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Not a bad headset, not the best headset, but the most popular gaming headset on Amazon. So that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this review, please let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you did like it, subscribe. I messed that up completely. Like, subscribe, and comment like always. Also, if you do like these type of reviews where I take the most popular thing on Amazon or wherever, give you guys my opinion and see if it's actually worthy of it being like the best selling product, and then let me know down in the comments. But otherwise, Thanks for watching, guys, and I will take all of you next time. Cheers, guys.